Hey guys!
Hey.
Welcome back to our channel. And today we're going to answer some questions about Islam and Muslim. So here we go. So the first one is why women wear hijabs and veil?
For me, it's my representation of
Mm-hmm.
the subject, but there is many explanation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, just for protect them from any harassment from outside. So basically, when you wear like this, you don't bring attention and you avoid a lot of trouble from pervert people, weird people,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, for me it's like this. A lot of people they say that those weird people and pervert people should control themselves, and even if someone wear less, they shouldn't bore them. But it is true. But the problem is in this earth we are more than 7 billion,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, billion now, milliard, and you can't educate all of those people.
Mm-hmm.
They must have a lot of people who is not educate and who don't respect the right of others. So I think in this way you can avoid 90% of or more
Mm-hmm.
of this kind of people. And there is a lot of experience about that in the streets that people made, and it's show that it's true, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Social experiment, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's not the only religion who ask, right? Christian, they do it
Mm-hmm.
too, but they just with the time they just lose it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Jew as well, they do it normally.
Okay. And I want to mention because his sisters say to me, I mean, most of women I met, they say to me that wearing hijab is a between them and God. So no one can judge, and they don't force anyone to wear that.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. And is it hard to wear hijab?
I don't wear, so I can't reply. But yeah, it's. I mean, it's normal if it's 40-degree outside and you
Mm-hmm.
wear hijab. I guess it's feel hot, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for me, it's kind of you get about getting used to it,
Mm-hmm.
because when you see in the desert, people who when I went to the desert in Dubai or in Morocco, uh, everyone wear like kind of hijab,
Mm-hmm.
and wear long dress and stuff, because it's protecting them from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And of course it depends um, which tissue you use.
Mm-hmm.
There is specific tissue for the summer.
The second question is, why girls are so pretty when they take off the veil?
No, for me they're pretty even with it.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know, this is
It depends on
depend
the
the people.
person. Yeah. And the third question is, why there is a difference in Islam? What's the difference between Shia and Sunni?
The difference between them.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't prepare this video, so I will improvise. But at the beginning, there wasn't the Shia didn't exist. There was only Sunni, and Sunni means that you follow the path of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you follow his path.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, there is Quran and there is Sunnah. The
Mm-hmm.
Quran is the 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 words of God,
Mm-hmm.
and the Sunnah it's um, the the way that the Prophet Muhammad lived, the way that he did his praying, the way that he starved, the way he, but the Prophet ﷺ used the Quran for his life. So basically, if you want, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is the one who followed the most the Quran and what God asked to do, and he's the best example for that. So basically, that's why we call what he do as Sunnah. Basically, we just follow him, how he do his adoration to God, and because it's the only way to do it. He show us, it's a kind of education for us, for show us how to do it, and everyone need to do the same, so the adoration won't be done in the wrong way. And every time when someone came with a new way to do it, no one follow him, this kind of stuff. But Shia, I will say, was one of the most powerful movements or sects who survive. And what happened is that when the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ died, they choose Abu Bakr as the Khalifa. Khalifa means the chief of all of Muslims, so he was the one who rules the Islam world. And when when Abu Bakr died, people wants, a small group of people wants to Ali be the next Khalifa, but when they proceed to the votes, because they vote who will be the next one, and they choose Umar radiallahu anhu, the small group, they was angry and they didn't accept it, so they create their own sect who they call themselves Shia, and they think that Ali is the next prophet. They take Ali as a prophet, but Ali have nothing to do with them. He was against them, and he always said that he's not a prophet, and he was always agree that Umar will be the second Khalifa, and then they kill this small group kill Umar when he was praying, and then there was the third one when Umar died. They choose Uthman radiallahu anhu for the third Khalifa, and then they choose Ali after Uthman died, and Uthman they kill him as well. So this group, I will say this group, it's like extremist group at that moment. The shit who watch me, they will be angry about what I say, but it's like this, the history. I think for me it's difficult to say. It's always a difficult topic, because maybe they think different, maybe they think they're not angry about Sunni anymore, and there is a lot of Sunni who is angry about the Shia anymore, but there is as well a lot of Sunni who is not angry, and they want to be brothers and sisters and live in peace with them.
It's always
so
like
now
this.
Now with the time, things is a bit more complicated and different. Before it was always the war between them, but now a lot of people, they mixed. A lot of Shia and Sunni, they get married together, and
It depends on the consciousness of people, right? Like the mind of people, if they want to get along with each other or they don't want, it depends on them.
the problem is the extremist Shia, they disrespect a lot of important followers of the Prophet. They disrespect Omar, they disrespect the daughter, I think the daughter of the Prophet. They disrespect a lot, and they insult them and this kind of stuff. So that's why there was always tension between Shia and Sunni.
And the fourth question is, does ISIS
Daesh.
follow the Quran to create an Islam world?
No. Daesh have nothing to do with Islam. It's just a group of men who want to make money and use the Islam as a
Excuse.
excuse for bring as much of people they can, because they need people for make their movement grow and become stronger. But they have nothing to do with Islam. That's why 99% of Muslim, they didn't follow them, because it's bullshit. If their movement was right and have something to do with Islam, you will see the 2 billion Muslim in the earth will follow them. But this is not what happened. No, this group have nothing to do with Islam.
The last question is, are Muslims worried about others who treat them differently?
What do you mean?
Like, maybe you get racist, or you are worried about your safety, or, people treat you badly.
No, it's depend. This is depend the person on the education of the person. If the guy is passionate, he won't mind. He will understand, and it's depend where he live. People who live here in Europe, they are used to it, so they don't mind anymore, and they're passionate. Not everyone. Some of them, they don't get used to it. I don't think we should get used to it, but it's like this, huh? The problem, the thing that we say, if someone attack us, we need to be passionate and to show the good example, to show that we are Islam is a religion of peace, and we don't want any we don't want to make any trouble, and so we just avoid those people, and we focus on people who want to live in peace. So beside those people who are racist about us, who treat us bad, there is a lot of people who are good, and who are good with us. We have people here. Most of people here, their friends are Christian. From
They're mixed.
Yeah, from all of the religions. So there is still a lot of, a big percentage of people here who live in peace together. With many religion. Everyone have his own religion. So we don't. Basically for me, I don't pay too much attention on those people, because if you put attention on them,
it just make you unhappy and hurt.
No, the problem is when you start to pay attention on someone, you give him importance, and when you start to give importance to someone, he start to think that he's important, and he keep doing what he's doing, or just avoid by showing that he's wrong, but by showing a good example, like by being kind, by being a good citizen and help people and this kind of stuff. Show him in this way that he's wrong about the idea that he have on you. You will kill this feeling that he have of or this idea that he have on you, and he will start to think, and he will start to do research, and when he will start to do research and find the answer that he didn't have before, his mind will change. He will change his mind. Problem is the people that they don't really study, they don't really do research, they just follow the media, and they heard theories all the day. So that's why they manipulation.
I just want to share my personal experience. I have met most of his family, like close family, parents, grandparents, and everyone is really kind to me. Like really kind. They they treat me like their own family already.
You are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think Moroccan and Arabic people in general, they're famous about their hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
We really take seriously the fact that when we have a host, we need to treat him like better than us.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make him feel that he's part of us, and even more than that.
These are the questions we have so far.
All right.
Yeah, and thank you for explaining.
Oh, you're welcome.
Explanation. Yeah. Okay.
I hope.
I hope you guys can get your answer. But if you don't, welcome to comment. Thank you for explaining.
Oh, you're welcome.
Explanation. Yeah.
For me,
Mm-hmm.
people they should stop to think about the society just a bit for a while and focus on themselves. At the moment that everyone will be busy on himself to make himself improve, to make himself to be the most good person in the world. I mean, all the problem will disappear. I mean, more or less all of the problem will disappear. But of course, this is a dream. Everyone is not like this. Everyone is. I mean, there is in this world. It's not a Disneyland world. In this world, there is people who like to be bad, who like to hurt people, who don't give a shit about people. Since they're getting rich and they get more power, this is the reality. The Islam asks you to do for reach the paradise. It's simple. It's you need to work on yourself. In the hygiene part, you need to be
Hygienes.
like I said, to be kind with people. Don't lie, don't cheat. Love your family, help them. Only just the parents. Like in Islam, if you take care of your parents, you never yell on them. You treat them well, etc. You can reach the paradise only by following this way. But there is many way. Inside the society, you need to. The Islam asks you to bring a positive. Something.
Fact.
Yeah, something positive inside the society to improve the society by your work, your ideas, and everything. The society, the humanity will improve a lot. And the Islam asks us as well to take care of the animals and the planet, to respect the environment where we live. This is very important too.
I mean, if people are like this, Brussels will be clean.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for answering the questions.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so and today is the 1st January, so Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Okay, so see you next video.
See you next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Ciao.